going on, people? Jay Swagman here. Yeah, here with another Danganronpa video. This is going to be the boys of Danganronpa. Yeah, so this is just going to be worst to best. So again, like the last video, we're going to go from the lowest rank up to the best rank. So yeah, let's get into it. So starting off is D rank, which is, to be honest, the characters I don't really like. In fact, yeah, I don't like them at all, really, to be honest. So starting off with what's his name? Korekiyo Shinguji. Now, he's from V3. There's not really much to him. He's just there. He's really weird. Like, you find out at the end of his case that he's into incest. He loves off his sister, and yeah, for the whole entire game he's kind of just weird and yeah, just not really my type of dude. So that's why he's in the lowest rank in this tier list. Next is Hifumi Yamada. Now again, he's from number 1. He is no good. Like, he's just boring. He's annoying. He's just there. Like, I don't really have much to say about him really, apart from him. And he don't really have a cool design. Neither of these people do indeed. So yeah, he's just really boring. There's not much I can say about these lot, to be honest. But yeah, so that's D rank. So now we're going to C rank. Now these are the people I actually do care for, kind of. So for C, we have Nekomaru Nidai. Now he's not one of my favourite characters, but he is a pretty cool character, you know. Like, you get to see, he's kind of funny. He has his he's got a pretty cool design. He's an ultimate coach, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he's cool, man. Like, there's a moment where, like, if I won't say that, because I'll try to leave out spoilers and stuff. But yeah, he's a cool character, I think. But he's just not one of my favourites. Next on rank C, we have, what's his name? And let's write something, hold on. Make sure I get it right. Rantoro. He's from V3. Now, the sad thing about this character is, he probably would have been higher, but we don't really get to see much of him because he's basically the first to go. But yeah, again, he's got a cool design. I like him. He seems pretty cool for the most part. He would have been higher if we got more screen time of him. But no, he's pretty decent still. Like, you find out that he was actually a survivor of a killing game that happened before this one, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's C rank as well. Now we're starting to get to characters I you know, like, and I can get into detail with. But so first off, kicking off rank B in this tier list is Makoto Naegi. Now, he's the main character of the first game, and he's a big part of the first two, I'll say, the first 2 games, to be honest. He's basically the hero of the whole thing. He's the one who stops Junko. His ultimate's actually Hope, if I'm not correct, which is the Junko's rival thing, because she's Despair, ultimate Despair. Yeah, he's really cool, nice kid. Literally for the whole thing, he's pretty smart as well. Like, he gets the job done. But I think where he really starts to get cool is like during the anime and stuff. He really finds himself and stuff, and he gets to, you know, you get to see his proper like talent and how much he's grown. So yeah, that's why he's in B. Next is Nagato. Possibly the craziest character next to Junko. Nagato is obsessed with hope, but to the point where he don't mind doing anything to make sure to get to that hope. The fans of Danganronpa know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I would say he's like the secondary antagonist in Danganronpa 2, in a way. Like literally, he's smart. He drags on the trials. Like he'll flip it on its head just for the fun of it. Like he's crazy. He's unpredictable, which made the game so cool. Like he makes the game really fun, and I think he's a very good like villain, one of the best out there. So that's why he's, you know, B. Next off is Hajime Hinata. Now he's pretty cool. Like I would say he's probably the least favorite out of my out of like the main characters you play as in each game, but he's a really cool character, you know what I mean. He's got his backstory is pretty decent, because he used to have this, he got experimented on and he was actually bad for a short period, but he's back to normal by the time Danganronpa 2 happens. But yeah, he's literally just he don't have no ultimates, so like like all of these students are ultimate students and they have their skills. He's literally just a normal everyday school student, which I think makes him pretty cool as well. He's really smart. Like yeah, and there's a bit in the end of Danganronpa 2 where he just goes crazy. His hair turns white, his eyes turn red. It's so sick. But yeah, he's not one of my favorites, but he definitely deserves to be in the B spot because he's a very good character. Definitely. I understand why a lot of people go for him. Next character is Kokichi from Danganronpa V3. He is very interesting. He's definitely not a forgettable character. Like he's, again, similar to Nagato, he's a good villain, a very good villain. And what's interesting about him is like you never know what is what, because he's always lying. Like when you play V3, he tends to lie all the time, but sometimes he'll tell the truth. It's really weird. But yeah, he's the ultimate what is it they call it? Something leader anyway. Supreme leader, that's it. He's the ultimate supreme leader, which I think is an interesting ultimate thing. But yeah, he's crazy. He's the voice of Ken from Digimon. So like that VA is so cool. Yeah, he's just awesome. Like literally there's a bit where, in fact, around the ending, he redeems himself. He literally redeems himself, and that made him even cooler. I liked him a lot more after that as well. The only reason why he's not in A is because he kind of betrayed one of the people who are put in the A rank, but I'll get into that a bit later. So we'll leave. Yeah, so next one is Chihiro Fujisawa. Now you're probably wondering, Jay, why have you got a girl on the boys say this? Chihiro is actually a boy. The reason why he's dressed up as a girl is he's been very not confident, and he's not very out there. He's, what's the word, man? I'm trying to think. Anyway, he's not confident in himself in it, so because of that, he feels that he has to dress up as a girl because that suits him more. But what I like about this character is he's literally just such a nice guy, like literally. And he's the ultimate hacker type dude, so he's good with computers and stuff. But yeah, I think his backstory is just really interesting and stuff. So yeah, and in a way I can kind of relate, just in the sense of not being confident about certain things. I used to be very like timid and stuff back in the day, so with that I was like, alright, cool, I can kind of understand where he's coming from. But yeah, next person on this on rank B is Byakuya Togami. Now he's like the harsh person you need. He don't hold back no punches. He just says it how it is. If it's harsh, it's harsh. He don't care. He just says what has to be said in it. And honestly, because he's from the first game, without him, the people in number one, the survivors of number one, wouldn't have gotten nowhere. Literally, like they would have not gotten nowhere near as far as they did without him, because he's possibly the smartest one there, hands down. And I just think his character's cool. Like, you always need that kind of serious, you know, get the job done character, and I usually like them type of people as well anyway. So yeah, the only reason why he's not in a bit higher is because there's 8 upwards, their people are proper, like, you know what I mean, go for a proper, like. And last but not least on B rank, I had to add Monokuma in this because Monokuma's like, he's basically the mascot for Danganronpa, so he's like people know who Monokuma is even if they haven't watched the series or played it or whatever. Like, he's around. What I like about Monokuma is he's the main bad guy for all of them kind of thing. He's always like the judge in the trial sections and stuff. He's the operation behind all the killing games, and yeah, he's just a sick bad guy. Like, he's one of my favorite bad guys of all time. He's funny as well. He's funny as hell. Like, some of the things he comes out with, you're just like, whoa, he's crazy, but he's jokes. And I think his design's really cool. I like the half innocent bear, half evil bear look as well. Okay, moving on to rank A. So this is the part where they're literally just under my favorite characters. Literally, like, they're top people as well. Starting off is Gundam Tanaka. How can you not like this guy? He looks cool. He has freaking hamsters called the 4 Dark Deities. That is so sick. He's a breeder, I think ultimate breeder. So he's got animals and stuff. But yeah, his whole persona and stuff, he's literally, he acts like a villain, but he's not. But that's his kind of persona he puts across. But it's so cool. Like, he's got one of the coolest voices in the game. The craziest laugh. Literally, you're never bored when you see this guy on screen. He's just too sick. Like, and he's got one of the coolest designs in the game, as I said before. Next on rank A, Teru. Now this might be a bit controversial to some people, but I love Teru. He's funny. He's got a funny accent. He stands out. Like, he's just so funny, and he's the ultimate chef, which is cool. And yeah, I just like his design as well. His design's very unique. Like, but yeah, so next to Miyu, he's probably the most perverted person in Danganronpa. Like, the stuff he goes out with. And what's cool about him as well, like he's a pervert for anyone. You don't care if it's a guy or a girl. He's just a pervert in general with any gender. But it's so funny the way they do it is crazy. And at the end of his case, you really understand him more, and you feel like really bad for him. Like I felt like shit after he got executed, literally, because I was like, oh man, like, because he basically tried to save everyone. So when he killed the person, he thought he was gonna save everyone. So it was, yeah, it was really sad, man. But yeah, like I love Terry. He's great. Next one is Yasuhiro Hagakure. Now, possibly one of the most surprising survivors of the whole series. He's the ultimate, what do you call it? When people read your future and stuff. I forgot the name. But yeah, he's really cool. His design's sick. After like him, he's got dreads. You know, fellow black brother. But no, all jokes aside, he's really cool. Like he's in number one. Number one's pretty serious, so you don't really have much jokes in it. But he's like the joke actor. He lightens up the mood for the first game, so that's always fun. And his personality, he's just really cool. He's just a nice guy, you know. He's just a fun, nice guy. He's what I find interesting. He's actually 21. He's the oldest in the first game, just because he got held back. And I thought, oh, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's why he's so high up as well. He's just one of my favorite characters in general. Next on the list is another person from number one, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the ultimate hall monitor. Now, he is insane. Like, he's a proper goody two shoes. He goes by the book. He wants everyone to listen to the rules, everything. And he's one of the core people that keep things, you know, civilized and sensible during the beginning of the game. He literally keeps everyone in order and everything, so he's pretty cool for that. And there's a moment where, spoiler, after Mondo gets killed off, he kind of channels Mondo and he gets white hair and red eyes. It's the sickest thing. But yeah, no, he's just epic anyway. And he referenced Dragon Ball Z, so I have to respect him. But yeah, no, he's definitely one of the best people from the first game, easily. And yeah, that's why he's in rank A. Next one is Mondo. Now he's cool. He's like what you'd call a degenerate. He's a gang leader. He's the ultimate gang leader. His whole thing, he's just, you know, typical brawler. You know what I mean? Hard nut. I always like them people that are just hard and, you know. So, but yeah, he's sick. He's got a cool design. That any anime character with that hairstyle, with the, you know what I'm talking about. I always think that's a sick look on any anime character, or in games as well. Like, I just like that hairstyle. I don't know what it is, but yeah, through the whole thing, he's good. And just before he gets executed, because he basically kills Chihiro, but yeah, you really get to feel sorry for him, because he was actually looking out for Chihiro so much. We just had a bit of a moment where he kind of blacked out, saw red, and just kind of done something he didn't really want to do. But no, he's a very cool character, but he has the most pathetic execution in the whole series by far. Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's so ridiculous. Next person on rank A is Gonta. Now, he's from V3. I felt like he was I just didn't want nothing bad to happen to this guy. Like, yes, he's not what he looks like. Yes, he's hench, he's tall, and what, like, brutal looking, but he's honestly like the nicest guy. Like, he's very simple as well. Like, so he thinks very childlike. So you have to kind of look out for him. And he's easily manipulated, which kind of led to his death. But yeah, he's the ultimate bug guy. He's very into bugs and stuff. But yeah, he's just a super nice dude, man. Like, he just wants to protect everyone in his class. So yeah, when he died, it was one of the most upsetting things in the whole series. Like, when I played it, I was like, I think I was literally sitting there looking at my screen, vexed for a few minutes. I was like, are you serious? It didn't just kill him. But yeah, he's definitely one of my favourite characters. Next is Shuichi. Now, the reason why I didn't put him in, or why I put him in A, is just because he's my favourite main character you play as. Shuichi. I think he's the ultimate detective, which is so cool. Just like Kagiri. I like his design. Through the game, he's not like he's very understanding, he's interesting, he's pretty, he's not the most out there person as well. And throughout the whole game, he just kind of develops and gets a bit more talkative and friendly and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, there's just not much else to say. He's just a really cool character. I like everything about him. He's cool. Okay, now my favourite rank, my favourite section is S rank. These are all my favourite characters in the whole series. Like, my favourite boy characters in the whole series. Literally. So let's start off with my top favourite guy, Leon Kawata. Now, this is probably weird to some of you because he's literally the first person that gets executed in the series. He's great. From when I saw his design, I was like, yep, this guy's cool. I think he's got the coolest design. I like the fact that what's interesting about him is he actually don't like his ultimate ability. He wants to actually change it. He wants to be the ultimate musician. But he's the ultimate baseball player. But he don't like baseball, so I always find that interesting. When you do like the free time stuff, like the non-canon stuff, he's really cool. He's just like a typical, I guess you could say he's a typical jock, like he likes girls, he wants to be popular, he wants to be famous, he just wants to, have fun. But yeah, I just like his whole vibe, man. He's just cool. And he's the one person you really feel sorry for when he gets executed, just because, like, he was doing it in self-defense. So I explained in the last video. He only killed in self-defense because the other person tried to kill him, but he just got beater to it. But yeah, man, it's really sad because he's literally before he goes, he's like, I don't want to die. But a lot of the time, a lot of them just kind of accept it in the end or whatever. But he, like, because he was the first person to get executed, he's just not having it, so it made it even sadder. But yeah, no, so cool. Like, I could go on about Leon all day. He's the sickest character. I don't care, hands down. I'll argue with anyone. Leon Kawata is my favourite. Next is Fuyuhiko from Danganronpa 2. Second favourite character, Fuyuhiko. Now, for the first two cases of Danganronpa 2, he's very standoffish. He don't want to chat to no one. He's just not sociable at all. And he's aggressive and everything. But then after the second trial, man, like he has a whole, like he ends up becoming like the next main character basically, because he literally helps. He becomes a group. He becomes more supportive of the group. He tries to help everyone. So I just think his development was great, amazing, and he literally ended up boosting straight up to being my favorite character, my second favorite character straight away after that case. Like, he's great, literally, and he's the ultimate Yakuza, so that's, you know what I mean, that's cool in itself. And I think his design's cool. He's literally in a suit, looking proper like Godfather like, which is wicked, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so next on this list, Ryoma Hoshi. Probably another unpopular opinion, but Ryoma Hoshi, again, I saw him, I liked him from the very beginning. I liked his design. He's the smallest character in, well, not smallest character, he's the smallest out of all the students in the series. Smallest person. But he has the deepest voice, and he has the coolest voice in the series, in my opinion. His backstory is very interesting. So he is the ultimate tennis player, but he actually killed someone by using his tennis skills. Long story short, he hit the ball through someone's skull. In fact, it was a gangster. So the mafia, he killed one of the mafia people by hitting a tennis ball through their head, and he ended up in jail for it, for murder. But yeah, he's so cool. Like, he's not the most upbeat character, because he's very he's like, his whole thing is like, well, I used to be the ultimate tennis player, but I'm just a shell of my former self. But I just think he's cool, man. Like, even though he's so depressed and stuff, and he's actually a really nice guy. Like, he tries to, you know, help the crew while he can from V3. And the way he dies was kind of sad as well, because he basically, he's like, you know what, to the person who kills him, he's like, you know what, it is what it is. He just kind of accepts getting killed, which is kind of sad. But yeah, no, I think he's the coolest. He's definitely like my favorite character, hands down. Now, a very close fourth is Kibo, another V3 character. Kibo, for the whole thing, is so sick. He's an ultimate robot, but he actually has like human feelings. It's really weird, because he's a robot, but he wants to be more human. He wants to learn like human feelings, and yeah, literally. So he just wants to be more human, and he just wants to hang out with people and stuff. And one of the funniest things of him is he always tends to say people being robophobic, which is really cool. But yeah, even his design, I like his design. It's simple, but it's cool. Literally, like near the end, he gets very savage. Like, there's a moment where he basically he's fighting Monokuma and Monokuma's kids, the Monocubs, while they're in their big machines. He's fighting them all at once by himself, and he gets proper serious. Like, it's one of the coolest things ever. And he went out, Kibo went out like such a champ. Literally, the remaining survivors of V3 is because of Kibo. Like, he sacrificed himself and was like, no, you don't need to escape. I'm gonna do this so you lot can escape. And he sacrificed himself. What a great character, man. But yeah, so Kibo, that's why Kibo's S. Like, that's why he's one of my favorite characters. He's so cool. Next person is another second game character, and that is Soda. Let me get his full name. Kazuichi Soda. Now, similar to like freaking Yasuhiro Hagakure. He is like the upbeat character. There's a lot of upbeat characters in the second game, to be fair, but he's basically one of the survivors. He survives to the end, and man, this guy has some of the funniest moments ever, and he loves Sonya Nevermind so much, but she just don't show any interest. It's some of the funniest scenes in the whole series. But yeah, he's an ultimate mechanic, which is cool. I think his design's wicked as well, like very unique. He's just out there, man. Like, if you want, he lightens up the mood. Like there could be like a proper serious scene, and he will say something, and it's like, oh shit, that's funny as hell. But yeah, that's why he's like one of my favorite characters as well. He's just too sick. Everything about him. And last but not least, Kaito. Another Danganronpa V3 character. A lot of the boys in V3 are sick, as you can see. Like, they're so cool. But Kaito is literally, I would say, in terms of personality, I'd say probably the closest to my personality, if I'm being totally honest with you. Like, he's very supportive of his friends. He just wants everyone to, you know, like get along, work together, and just ultimately just, you know, beat the killing game. That's his only goal, like through the whole thing, is to beat the killing game. And yeah, he's just so sick. He's the ultimate astronaut, which is cool as well. And I think his design's wicked, you know what I mean? And he don't look as childlike, as young as the others, but I think he is their age, I think. I don't know. But yeah, he's just wicked. Like, his whole personality is one of my favourites in the series. Might be my favourite personality in the series, in fact. Because he's just, throughout the whole of V3, he's exactly the same. He don't change. He just stays trying to help everyone. Literally everyone. And it's just, man. But sadly, he's one of the people who goes, well, that's the thing with this game, you know. Most of the characters I like are gone. In fact, yeah, the only two from S rank that survived is literally from the second game. Fuyuhiko and Soda. They're the only two that are still about. The rest of them have been killed. And I'm like, they always kill good characters, man. That's, in the first game, constantly the good characters are getting killed so early, and I'm like, are you seriously doing this right now? But yeah, that's the list. Let me know if you liked it. Obviously, the people who play it, let me know if you agree or if you got very different opinions. Let me know in the comments or stuff. My socials will be at the end of the video, as always. And yeah, I don't know when my next video will be, but it'll definitely be soon. And yeah, oh yeah, let me just bring out one more thing. So in the tier list, you lot probably noticed that the imposter guy ain't there. The reason being, I've just kind of counted him as Byakuya as well, because he's through the most of the second game, he's pretending to be Byakuya, so it's the same character technically. So he's the same. So imposter Byakuya is the same as normal Byakuya. But is there anything else I need to say? Oh yeah. Obviously on my group channel with the boys of Hackney, we haven't posted in a while, but we are planning to be doing more uploads very soon. We're just all kind of doing our thing at the minute, but we are planning to do something. I'm actually seeing them lot tomorrow, so I'm probably going to go through it a few ideas tomorrow, and we might get some stuff uploaded as well. But yeah, until next time, people, peace out.